Last night, the North Korean media announced that Kim Jong-il died at the age of 69. The government is reporting that he died Saturday night. The cause of death was a heart ailment while he was under great mental and physical stress. More information is forthcoming. In reaction to the news of Kim's death, the Yonhap news agency reported that South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff on Monday placed all military units on emergency alert. This also is said to include an increased monitoring of activity across the border. Jong took over as the head of the Korean Workers' Party when his father, Kim Il-sung, passed away. Kim led the Korean people through the most trying times they've faced since the imperialist invasion of the US and other forces in the Korean War. The dismantling of the Soviet Union meant the loss of the Democratic Republic of Korea's most important ally and trading partner. The economy was devastated by this loss. By comparison, imagine the US losing China as a trading partner overnight. It was the economic and political leadership of Kim Jong-il that pulled the country through that tough time and allowed them to recover. During his time, Northeast Asia faced one of the worst famines in modern history. China managed this time quite easily. They simply ordered more rice from Vietnam to make up for the shortfall in failing crops. South Korea received an immense amount of aid from the United States. North Korea, on the other hand, had to contend with a major shortfall in trade and economic sanctions placed upon them by the United States. It was Kim's, and reportedly DPRK's finance minister as well, leadership and planning that devised a rationing system that made sure as few people had to die as possible. It was Kim Jong-il who created the new revolutionary ideology Songan that allowed North Korea to maintain its interest and maintain its right to self-determination, despite decades of economic sanctions, unending slanderous lies, and constant threats of nuclear war against them. It was Kim and mainly high-ranking ministers who followed the people's will, insisted upon the development of nuclear technology and nuclear weapons. All of this in the face of Western aggression. Like North Korea or not, they were the masters of their own fate and answered to no one. In the wake of the North Korean leader's death, the South Korean media has been speculating as to who will be taking over as the head of government. Some have speculated that a power vacuum has formed in his absence. Now South Korea urgently needs to think of who in North Korea it has to deal with. South Korea doesn't want any instability in North Korea, so will probably work to expand its cooperation efforts. Such talk of power vacuums and uncertainty surrounding the future leadership seems strange. It has been touted now for some time by both the North Korean media and the Western media that his youngest son, Kim Jong-un, is set to replace him. In fact, JongUn already holds a full general's rank in the military, prompting the nickname Young General. Others have speculated that due to Jong-un's young age of 27, a coalition of government, military, and Workers' Party members will help him lead the country until a time they feel that he can lead on his own. I feel this is the most likely scenario. High military alerts at this time is completely understandable. No doubt the North Korean military forces have been put on alert as well. It's not unimaginable that South Korea and the US will strike with the young new leader still vulnerable with the inexperience and dealing with his father's death. Imperialist nations all around the world are at this moment wringing their hands with psychotic glee at the possibilities of a downfall of the socialist government. No such luck. I believe the imperialist powers will find Kim Jong-un unwilling to bend.